One day, I came home from school and saw my mom packing odd pairs of shoes. Those shoes were connected with a metal rod in between, so I thought that those shoes were meant for kangaroos. My 5-year-old self thought I was finally going to Australia. But no, my mom said that these shoes were meant for clubfoot. Now, I thought my mom had told me that I had joined yet another club in school. But no, this was clubfoot, a condition that affects a person physically. Hello everyone, my name is Vedant Nayudu and I am here to talk to you about clubfoot. Clubfoot is a condition in which a child's feet or both feet are turned inward. How many of you here have heard about this? I am sure many of you would not have. However, it is quite a common birth condition. It is not in the thousands, 10,000s or 100,000s. In fact, there are 10 million people alive today who are born with clubfoot. And out of those 10 million, there are 8 million still living with clubfoot due to lack of access to treatment. The method of treatment is known as the Ponseti method. It involves a series of casts, each time slowly shifting the foot outward until the normal position has been reached. After the normal position has been reached, a special brace is worn to prevent the foot from relapsing into the deformed position. However, the success rate decreases with age. Many people think that it can be left untreated. However, if left untreated, the child will grow up with very limited abilities. Everyday tasks like running or walking become very difficult and painful. The child will not be able to wear normal shoes. Additionally, in school, they will be made fun of and they will not be able to live a normal life. I have gone through the experience of living with clubfoot. So I have personally felt what it is to be affected by clubfoot. Clubfoot had affected me physically, socially, and emotionally. Physically, my left leg, which was affected by clubfoot, was slightly smaller and weaker than the right foot. However, this did not stop me from being active in school. Emotionally, I felt very frustrated about wearing special braces. However, on the positive side, it helped me to handle challenges from a very early age, teaching me resilience. Socially, my friends and family made a huge difference by encouraging me and making me feel normal. After my treatment, I felt like I could do anything. At an age where most children are learning to ride bicycles or run freely in the playground, I was finally realizing what it meant to move without barriers. And that's when I realized something. My challenge had become my strength. When you go through something so difficult at such a young age, you learn patience, you learn resilience, you learn gratitude. I don't take walking or even standing for granted because I know what it took to get here. Every step I take is a reminder of how far I have come. People can all play their part in raising awareness about clubfoot by sharing with friends and family. We should not just have sympathy and empathy for those affected by clubfoot. We should include them in our daily activities so that they feel like a normal child and can live a normal life. I personally have had the opportunity to help those children affected by clubfoot. Firstly, I took the initiative to donate my old braces to children in need. Next, with the help of my parents, I took this initiative to the next level by setting up a fundraising website. I climbed mountains such as Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania and Everest Base Camp in Nepal, raising about 50,000 US dollars or 44 lakh Indian rupees in total. Since helping one child costs around 500 US dollars or 44,000 Indian rupees, I helped 100 children all over the world get treatment for clubfoot. Every time I help a child, my story is stitched with pride instead of pain. Every single step I take is not just mine. It belongs to every child out there waiting for their chance to walk freely. A little boy who once struggled to walk a single step can now climb mountains for children who can't walk. But do you think that my life is perfect now? No. My right foot is slightly smaller than my left foot, meaning I must wear one larger shoe size for my right foot. However, I don't look at it as a limitation anymore. It is something that sets me apart and makes me special. Yes, I was born with a twisted foot, but it helped me straighten out my life. Now, just imagine what you can do when you turn your challenges into opportunities and never give up. Because challenges don't define us. How we rise above them does. Thank you.